What's up guys, Zami here and you're watching Heavy Metal Pomp. Today I've got another product review for you. We're gonna have a look at one of Vintage Armour's latest releases. For today we've got Vintage Armour's Kasturi Hair Clay. This is a water-based hair clay with a heavy hold, and I want to thank Ikhwan for sending me this. Thanks man. And without further ado, we're gonna take a closer look at the jar right now. And here we have Vintage Armour Kasturi Hair Clay. Comes in a 60-gram glass jar, has a black plastic lid, a bit smaller than what we're used to getting, but it's definitely still enough. Has a gunmetal label with red and silver accents, has a slightly reflective finish to it, and it looks absolutely spectacular. I really like it. The design is still pretty similar to other Vintage Armour products. You get ingredients and info on one side, and some other extra information on the other side as well. Once again, overall, looks really good. And if you open it up, you get this clay that really looks a lot like wet cement. The scent is described as a woody spice scent. And I know I'm not that good with scents, but I can't really smell a woody or spicy scent. It has this very clean and masculine scent. And call me crazy, but the smell reminds me of Head and Shoulders shampoo. It's not a bad scent, I just don't get how it's a woody or spicy scent. So anyway, scooping it out, comes out really easily. You just have to apply a small bit of pressure and it just comes out. Breaking it down, really easy, really creamy. It doesn't feel that dry, but you do get a slight grip as you're breaking it down. Goes into the hair, relatively easy, some slight tugging and pulling to it, but overall not bad. You will smell the scent as you're applying it, but it stays fairly subtle throughout the day. And as for the shine, it's definitely not shiny, but I won't say it's matte either. Has a very minimally low shine, adds a nice luster to your hair. Slicking it back, goes through really easily. Has just enough resistance to indicate that it's gonna give you some hold, but for a clay, it's actually pretty slick. I'm gonna start my hair now, talk to you again in a bit. And I'm just gonna call that done. So as you can tell, I'm getting a good amount of fight and volume. My sides are holding down really well. This clay can provide a decent amount of texture, but it remains slick enough to keep everything in check. Getting a really low shine, and the scent's really subtle. So let's talk more about Kasturi Hair Clay. Now as a whole, I've always been able to rely on Vintage Armour's products. I've found that the ones I've tried work really well, and if not, at least well enough for me to style with. And Kasturi is no exception to that. As you saw earlier on, application with this clay is just really easy. Scoops out and breaks down really easily, goes into your hair with very minimal issue. I found that styling with it is also really effortless. You can easily attain height and volume, and it's surprisingly slick, so I really have control over my sides and my cowlick. And because of how slick this product can be, I also think that's the main issue. It doesn't really excel at providing texture, and even though I personally don't mind the slickness, I think more people would prefer it to be a bit more drier. Now washing it out is really easy. All you need to do is rinse and all of it comes out. You barely even need to shampoo. So anyways, final verdict on Vintage Armour's Kasturi Hair Clay. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. I personally like it and I think it works great. Really easy application and styling, provides really great control, and it washes out really easily. I think it's a pretty versatile clay. It's a great option for going somewhere in between a clean and messy look. And as per usual, more details on the blog, link down below. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the review. Do leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel right here, or you can check out my last video right here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.